Believe it or not, NBA 2K26 is actually right around the corner, and it's about that season where we're going to start getting NBA 2K26 news, cover updates, whether they're going to be on next gen and current gen, some things you guys wanted in NBA 2K26 or didn't want in NBA 2K26. And in the comments, I want you to type it right now. What do you want to see in NBA 2K26, or what do you don't want to see them in 2K26, or are you not getting the game anyway? You know how y'all be. I ain't getting this 2K. I'm done. Y'all been saying that for 4 years, okay? You still got it. So let's get into it. So for the first thing is the release. When will NBA 2K26 come out? Historically, it's always come out the first week in September. So it's safe to say that NBA 2K26 will drop September 5th, 2025. I mean, it always drops the first week, so it's safe to assume it will. And they dropped their first announcement trailer July 11th, so right after the finals. So it's a strong chance that right after the finals, or around that time, July range, we're gonna get our official announcement of 2K26, who's on the cover and all that. Now, I don't know who's gonna be on the cover at all. I have no idea. There's a lot of rumors thinking they're gonna give D Rose a legend mode since he basically retired recently. You know, he's one that never been on it, but a lot of people speculate. You know, 2K actually signed Shea. Shea's MVP. I think Shea probably be on the cover. You know, especially if he win finals. You know, win the championship. I don't know if Ant-Man will, because they can't even get his face scan right. They can't get the brother face scan right. So how he gonna be the cover of the game, and they don't even know how to create him? Like the people they don't even know how to make his face right in the game. I don't even think he want to get a face scan. So I doubt it'll be Ant-Man. Probably be Shea if I had to take a guess on who will be the cover. Now, as far as current gen PS4 boys, will y'all have a game, or is it over for you guys? I ain't gonna lie, I think it's over for you guys. The gaming trend, Madden, COD football, have all went next gen only this year. This is the year that all the other sport titles said F a PS4. It's over with. So is it finally the year that you PS4 boys are done? I think it is. So I would highly expect NBA 2K26 to not have a PS4 mode. You can't play on PS4 no more. You can only play next gen. Now, how you guys feel about that? I know a lot of y'all, there's a lot of players still on PlayStation 4 to this day. I don't know why y'all still on PS4. You know, I know that thing is hot and it make your room hot because it's about to blow up, basically. But people still are playing on their jet engine PS4. Anytime I turn my PS4 on, it's loud, okay? It's super loud. So it's hard to fathom that people are still on that PS4, but that is probably what's going to happen, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think it's gone. I think the history is shown that it's about time for it to run off. So I think 2K26 will be the first next-gen exclusive only game, and hopefully that makes it a better game overall, because they don't have to focus on the old gen. They can completely focus on one version of the game and not two. That little team that's on current, bring them over to the next. Let's make next gen a completely great game. Let's make the PS5 version of 26, because like I said in my Twitch streams, yes, 2K25 gameplay wasn't the best. Neither was 18. Then they came out with a 19. Then a lot of people love NBA 2K19, but it came after one of the worst gameplay 2Ks, which was 18. So it isn't that all hope is lost. Hopefully 26 is a banger. I hope in 26 is a banger. But let's get into some things that you guys personally said. I asked in my Discord, what's something y'all want to see in NBA 2K26, okay? Now, this is some of the things people said in my Discord. Sharp as a razor. Matter of fact, if you want to join the Discord, link to that would be in the pinned comment. So go ahead and join the Discord. Sharp as a razor said, better gameplay. It'd be feeling like you have to mash buttons sometimes for your player to register which buttons you press. And bring legend mascots back. Mascots should only be legend low-key. Just my 2 cents. So basically what Sharp saying, he tired of seeing, you know, rookie ones with mascots. He don't want to see that. I ain't gonna lie, mascot did lose his allure. You know what I'm saying? Mascot lost some clout, in my opinion, some motion. Cause don't nobody, when you see a mascot, you just be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he bought it. But back then, you know, back in the era where you seeing this gameplays right now, like this era when you saw a mascot, you like, oh, it's a little sweat. You know what I'm saying? You knew instantly when you see a mascot. Mascot equals high rep equals sweat. And people actually grinded for a mascot. They wanted to grind for a mascot alone. That was the whole purpose. That was the whole purpose. My boy Mook said, instant greens. Get rid of rhythm shooting. Make defense fun again. For some reason, I hate the attribute cap breakers. Bruh, get rid of the city, please. Now listen, some of these I agree with. Number one thing I agree with, the city gotta go. I mean, we've had this city since 2K21. Since 18 it was introduced, but 2K21 next gen when they came, you know, it was brought out. It's been 5 years and they've been bringing it back ever since. I just want it thrown away. Okay, at this point, I'm not mad at 2K. I just want 2K to be like, hey, let's throw this city away and start over and try something else. Cause I think they're cityed out, guys. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want them to turn into the island like WWE, where it's still a city in disguise but called an island. I want them to really grab it and throw it in the garbage, okay? And do something different. Give us a beach, give us a skating ring, throw us in the woods. They can, you know, whatever they want, in the street, in the hood, throw us in the hood. If you're gonna do city, put me in Chicago or St. Louis, okay? Put me in the hood. Don't put me in this. They're like completely switch it up to where we playing on the actual street, on the actual floor. You know what I'm saying? Make it different. We just want something different. That's really all it is, bro. It isn't even nothing crazy. We just want something, a new experience, something refreshing. And we don't want to see the city again. I ain't gonna lie, 2K. I would even take an NBA 2K20 version of basically where we literally ain't got nowhere to go. You can throw it to little stores or keep it in the menus or something. Or I know y'all gonna keep the stores. I know you're gonna keep the stores. So put the stores in the new environment, like 17 or something, like where you gotta literally walk up to it. That's fine. But I just want something different. Rhythm shooting. Every time I go on the stream and ask this question, they always say, get rid of rhythm shooting. Get rid of rhythm shooting. Okay? No, apparently not a lot of people like rhythm shooting. So that's one of the main things that I think Mike Wang gonna do as the gameplay director. He gonna see all this backlash because the casual hates rhythm shooting and the casual hates RNG in their shooting. They all want pure green windows to where they can literally go 8 for 8 or have about 5 games in a row where they don't miss a shot. Now, is that realistic? I mean, that's where you get to the arcadey versus realistic. Because realistically, this is realistic. Yes, you're not gonna hit all your threes, even if you time it right. Think about every NBA player; they don't hit all their shots, and that's the realistic point of 2K. But is that what the consumer wants? It sounds like the consumer wants more arcade and fun. So like older 2K. So the point where we're greening everything, you know, you 53 ball. If you know your timing, you can green. I wouldn't dare shoot with a 53 ball. Nah, not the next thing. Bring back pot charts. Now, as far as the build system in NBA 2K26, what I really believe that's gonna probably do, I think they're gonna continue on what they already have. They're gonna continue this complete all-around builder because it allows people to mess up their build and make more and more and more. You know, when you had the pod charts, it was more guided to where you can't. It was a lot harder to make a bad build. It was a lot harder, you know, because you were pretty restricted and we all had similar builds. But now, you know, it's very easy to mess a build. That's why build videos still hit to this day, because it's easy to mess it up. Which is why a lot of y'all got 20, 30 builds yourself. Not just me, a lot of y'all. Because I messed this one up. I can make a better center. Let me make a power forward. Let me make a shooting power forward. Let me make an inside power forward. Let me make an all-around power forward. Let me make a 7-3 big dummy. Let me make a 7-3 point center. Let me make a 7-3 sharp shooter. Let me make a 7-3 pure slasher. Let me make a 6-4 dunker. So it'll keep going. So next you know you got 25 builds, you're down $4,000. Okay, that's very easy to do in this game, and that's the beauty of it for the devs. That is that, and the business owners up top, Mr. Strauss. See, like, oh yeah, you know what? Keep letting them mess up their bills. Okay, Keep letting them mess up their bills because the customer, when they do it all, they spend more money. Because remember, we 2K business first. Business first. Okay, they business. Okay? Same company that owns GTA. So you already know they bought their money. So that's why things are the way they are in NBA 2K. So that's pie charts. I don't think ever coming back. I think they're gonna keep this system because it probably makes them more money if I took a guess. And more money is all businesses care about. Even if you start a business. You start a business selling cookies, you don't care what you put in them cookies. They can be 1,000 calories each, but everybody buying them. Hey, you know what? They like when I give them these 1,000-calorie cookies because it tastes better. Well, I could give them a 200-calorie cookie and healthier, but nah, give them that 1,000-calorie cookie because they love it. They love how it tastes. You know, it's bad for you though. Next one, two-way hitter says 2K26 better contest system. A 95 plus perimeter shouldn't be getting your eyes shot out. Okay, you don't have to jump with that type of perimeter to get a shot. When you're making a build, I wish we could see the build name while building it as you tweak certain attributes and the name changes continuously. I think that would be, think he meant cool. But yeah, he want a better contest system. He think the contest system needs to be improved. And then he also said he wants to see the build names as he making it. So like literally you can, instead of waiting on the thing, the little build menu to pop up, it will show you what the build's name is. But you know, that's something that, you know, I could take or leave. You know, I'm not too worried about if they have that or not. I mean, I kind of like the surprise factor of, oh, I made a Sigma build, you know, out of nowhere when you just messing around with stats. I kind of like that the little intro thing, me personally. So maybe I'm different, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And last thing I want to talk about is this tweet by Double H. I'm late to it. You know, I just seen it a little bit ago. But he said, I used to wait a full cycle of the game to go by, but we're going purely off gameplay. 2K25 is the worst gameplay out of any 2K part game. Keep in mind, I personally have never said a 2K has been worse than 18 gameplay wise. So I'm not one of those people that just complains year in, year out. Shoo! I thought and still think 2K24 one of the best gameplay 2K. Also have 25 over 18 overall. But gameplay, don't get it twisted. 2K did a great job on things outside the gameplay, like rep rewards for 25. But at the end of the day, gameplay is very important. Now, this is true. Gameplay is very important. I think gameplay is the game, basically. Now, you can have good gameplay and bad rewards, too, and that can be an issue. So, as a company, you know, you got to pick, you know, which one you're going to focus on. Now, I think this being a next-gen solely game might help for sure. As far as gameplay-wise, 25 worse than 18, I don't know. Me personally, I still think 18. And the reason why, I'll never forget how bad 18s, they would just blow by you, bro. They would literally blow by you. I'll never forget it. Okay? Snatchbacks and blow-bys. All you have to do, you run up the court, okay? You jog up the court, snatchy, and I fly back 13 feet back. Then they had these slashing shot creators that would just pull the midi, okay? That's it, okay? That's all they had to do. Then they had 7-3 stretch bigs, greening heavily contested shots, okay? Heavenly contested shots. That was bull, absolute bull, okay? And then you had just people running by you. Like, it didn't matter. They just run by. Now, they do kind of do that in 25 now. You do get ran by if they have certain badges. But I don't even think there was a particular badge you had in 18 where you just run by. Woo! Just run by everybody. So, I don't know. Me personally, I still think 18 the worst. You know, I respect his opinion. I think 18 will always be the worst. And 25, the only gripe I really have with 25 is just shooting, probably, running out of bounds, not being able to dribble with tall builds. You know, I don't like that. There's no good dribble moves for tall builds, and you have to be a super try hard to dribble on a tall build. That should never be. I think, you know, back in the day we used to be able to dribble on 6'10s and 6'8s and 6'9s and be able to cook up. I love tall builds. This year, you have to be a little baby, play sharp to really cook up. That's something I didn't really care for. I don't like how they nerf my lockdowns. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used to love plucking but Mike Wayne been doing that for years. I would love to talk to Mike Wayne one day. Why you always nerf for my lockdowns? Every lockdowns be getting nerfed every year. Now, only way you can steal the ball is pluck. Is like them little blitzes. The last game where you had a good true pluck was Current Gen 23. Current Gen 23, you were a 99 steal. It worked. It worked. But if you gonna invest in 99 steal, come on, let me be able to pluck the football out. Let me be able to pluck the football. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like. Something. Let me know how you feel about 2K25 and what you want to see for 2K26. Might drop a part 2 to this video. You know, if we get at least maybe 1,000 likes or something. You hit me 1,000 likes, drop a part 2 to this, talking about a different topic. Next video. I'll see y'all then, man. Peace.